I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, yesterday in a statement to media, the Premier said that he, quote, expected more from the Energy Board, who he called effectively the judge and jury on power rates. But the Energy Board was clear. They don't have the power to put in place social policy. Action to help people afford their bills has to come from the Minister of Energy in the legislature. And on his watch, power bills have gone up, and this new rate increase means that the average Nova Scotian will pay $600 more for power next year than when this government was elected. The Premier's disappointment isn't going to heat people's homes. When will the Premier step up and take the action needed to help people with their high bills?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
So, Madam Speaker, obviously we are a government concerned about energy costs. We've done many different things in this sphere. We're working to help Nova Scotians. We've invested more than $250 million in energy efficiency programs in the last 4 years. Including heat pumps. Now almost half of Nova Scotians have a heat pump, which is saving them up to $1,500 a year, Madam Speaker. We will continue to do more. We care about energy costs. We're working hard to meet the energy needs of Nova Scotians.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Nova Scotians have faced months of stress and worry following Nova Scotia Power's cyber breach, and now they'll be paying more with this new rate increase. Estimated billing has led to massive overbilling and confusion over payments. Even before these issues, nearly half of all Nova Scotians said they couldn't afford the high price of power. There are real actions the Energy Minister, our Premier, could take today to make sure that Nova Scotians can afford their bills. When will the Premier stop avoiding his responsibilities and take action as Energy Minister to help people afford their bills today?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, we share the concerns of all Nova Scotians on the cyber breach, on the billing system issues. We encourage them, first of all, to call Nova Scotia Power, call their local MLA. Any MLA in the House will help them work with that. The fact of the matter is, Madam Speaker, we have a home warming program that has provided free energy efficiency upgrades for 34,000 Nova Scotians on low income. We will continue to do more in this sphere, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Nova Scotia Power's cyber breach was especially harmful because the company kept tens of thousands of people's social insurance numbers on file. For months, people have called on this government to create stronger rules for how private companies store and retain information like SINs. Last session, we attempted to amend the government's privacy legislation to ensure that those SINs were deleted, but the government voted that down. The company never should have had those, and now, a year after the breach, the company has finally agreed to delete them after being ordered by a federal body. Why didn't the government protect Nova Scotians a year ago instead of waiting for Nova Scotia Power to be ordered to delete our information?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
We continue to work to protect ratepayers, and we oppose Nova Scotia Power's proposed rate increases. We are working to smooth out the cost of electricity. We've done things there. We've opposed the federal carbon tax. We've done many things. We're working to make Nova Scotia an energy superpower, which will benefit every Nova Scotian through natural gas, through wind, through tidal power, Madam Speaker, through green hydrogen, all those things, through natural resource development. So I'm very proud of our record as a government. We know there's more to do. We'll continue to do more.